I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and I'm coming to you from the RIU Investment Showcase for 2025. Sitting next to me is Julian Woodcock, the Managing Director for Viking Mines. Julian, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Shae, I'm great, thank you. It's really good to see you too.
Now, we are going to talk about these rocks very soon, but first, we probably should touch on the first hit mine out in Western Australia. You recently finished an underground mining study there. Tell me, what does that look like?
Yes, we completed the underground mining study. We've got a modest resource there of about 19,000 ounces globally. So that's the total extent of the estimation we've got. It's in this area on this slide that we've got over here. We took that resource and completed an underground mining study to assess what could potentially be extracted. It is an inferred resource. I'll just have to make that point. It's got a cautionary statement associated with it. But what it did yield is approximately 12.4 thousand ounces of the global resource, demonstrated potential viability by dewatering the mine, rehabilitating the access, putting in new stopes. So it's a modest amount. It's not the game-changing target for the company, but it is a potential opportunity that we're looking to potentially extract value from. And as always, it feeds into getting more knowledge for the regional exploration targeting, which is the main story we're working towards.
Well, obviously that takes me to the next point, is what is the follow-up here? How are you planning to expand on this?
Yeah, look, the main thing, as it has been for a while, is the exploration at Riverina East, which is the 25 kilometres of strike that we have along the Zuleika Shear. Prior to our work commencing earlier this year, had seen no previous exploration. First few rounds of drilling that we've done there have yielded some really positive results. I've got an example in front of me here, the chip trays. We've got 2 metres at 23 grams in this area, in this hole. Further up the hole, in a shallow position, 1 metre at 3, and another vein position as well, 1 metre at 1.5. That's the main target we'll be looking at following up with drilling. So we'll be really looking to expand on that.
And this is where we get to my favourite part of the interview. And now we get to look at the rocks, because one of these in here, there's like visible gold showing, isn't there?
Yes, there is. You need your hand lens and have a look at it. But yes, there's gold in there that we can be seen. 2 steps to it really. Well, I've got a piece of core here. This is from the first hit mine. So this is the analogue that we're exploring for. It's a convenient red circle on here, but that's showing us where the gold is. And if you tilt it in the light and you have a look, you should be able to see the glints that we have there. Take that rock and smash it up. That's what we think we're seeing here, essentially. So that's the difference. Core drilling gives you nice sticks of rocks. You can look at the detail. RC drilling is a bit more crude. It just smashes the rock up. We get all these little chips. But in here, there's another piece of quartz. Within this quartz, we've got sulfides and we've got visible gold. So for those who need a bit better eyesight, there's a good slide here that shows the flecks of gold that we've got within it. As I mentioned, this is in this hole, and the next round of drilling that we'll be doing in July is going to look to drill underneath this and along strike to the north and south. There's no drilling for 1.7 kilometres north of this, so big open slather. So
essentially what I'm hearing, Julian, is that there's a lot of opportunity presented in exploring this strike.
Oh, totally. This is 25 kilometres. This is a huge area. To put it in the context for someone from Perth, that's all the way from Elizabeth Quay down to Woodman Point. Context of Sydney, that's from north of the Harbour Bridge down to Botany Bay. And from here where we are in the Gold Coast, I don't know the area as well, but it's all the way down to pretty much Tweed Heads, is my understanding, and no drilling previously done. We've put the first lines in, we've got results, we've got results warranting follow-up, and a lot of space. We only need a couple of 100 metres strike of continuous vein, and we'll start to prove up something fairly substantial, I believe.
Well, I certainly look forward to more rocks coming out of the ground. It was great to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Great to see you. Thanks, Shae.